at section 1.2, the Reading to Learn Mathematics page. Remember, we use this abbreviation a lot. Okay, remember, Reading to Learn Math, they give you a lot of key terms up here. That should help you on the page. Okay, so this first section is on reading the lesson. We're going to complete each sentence. Points that lie on the same line are called collinear points. You could refer back to your notes, or you could look right up here. Collinear. Part B, points that do not lie in the same plane. Those would be non-coplanar points. So coplanar would be on the same plane, non-coplanar, not on the same plane. Part C, a line is made up of how many points? It's an infinite number of points. You can always find more. Part D, a blank is part of a line containing two endpoints and all the points between them. That's a segment. And again, you could look up here. It says line segment up here. I guess technically that is what we should call it, as line segment, but segment's acceptable also. Number 2, we're going to use this figure to the right. It's a very common figure for this section. We have a plane. On the plane, we have a lot of points. We have a line drawn. Also, going through the plane is a ray going directly up and a ray going directly down. And those rays make a line. So are these statements true or false? Points A, B, and C are collinear. I see A and B on the same line. Is C on the same line as them? It's not. It doesn't mean that it can't be, but A, B, and C definitely cannot be connected with one line. That's false. The intersection of plane ABC, that's the one you see here, that dark shaded one, because it has all three of those points, is line M. The intersection of plane ABC and line M, so that's this guy. This line definitely intersects this plane. Is it point P? Is that where the line goes through the plane? That's true. Part C, line L, that's this guy, and line M do not intersect. They do intersect. Point P is on both lines. Part D, point P is the only point in common for lines L and M. Yeah, when you have two lines that cross, they're only going to cross one place. That's true. Number 3, we have a figure over here. We're going to complete the figure at the right to show the following. So read all the directions before starting your sketch. We're going to have 3 lines that are coplanar. So we're going to draw 3 lines on here. Give them those names. We need 2 of those lines to intersect at a point P. And we need line N to intersect line M at point R. And make sure that it doesn't intersect line L. So it kind of sounds complicated, but you're putting 3 lines on this plane. Okay, so I'm going to put line L here, and I know it's going to intersect with line M. I can see that already. So I'm going to draw my line M over here, and notice how they intersect at point P. And both of those lines are on that plane. Now we also need a line N on here that's on this plane somewhere. And line N needs to intersect line M at point R. But it's not going to intersect line L. So we'll talk about this word later, but this line here, this line N that we're calling it, it's going to intersect line M at point R. That makes these 2 lines parallel.